Hey, this is Alicia Mon. You've learned what tapping is, the shortened version. You'll hear the long version surely sometime on one of my calls, or I'll do another video. But you've learned where the points are. And now let's do tapping in action. So again, the main point of this tapping is we choose a specific target, which could be a feeling in our body. It could be an event. It could be a craving, or it could be a limiting belief. So we choose this specific target. So in the previous videos, I have been talking about something stressful at work. So let's say I have a meeting with my boss on Tuesday. I have a presentation with my boss on Tuesday, okay? And that elicits the fight or flight. You're stressed out for it. You're procrastinating for it because you don't think you can do it perfectly enough. Whatever it is, let's have that be our specific target, okay? So what you do now is we use the scale of 0 to 10, 10 being absolutely the highest possible, 0, I don't even know why we measure it. We could start at 1. But you have a response in your body when you think of this event. So if you were to say out loud, you know, the presentation that I had with my boss on Tuesday, maybe we're going to measure what comes up for us. So it could be stress. So let's say our stress is a 9 when we think about that presentation that we have on Tuesday, okay? So what we're going to do is we're going to use the karate chop point and the setup statements. And then we are just going to, this is called the reminder phrase. You'll learn as we go, don't even worry. Follow with me, tap with me, and we'll just learn as we go here, okay? So I will leave space after, so repeat after me, and you'll kind of see how to do it by doing it, okay? So we measure 0 to 10, we close our eyes, we think about, okay, that presentation on Tuesday with work. Okay, how am I feeling in my body? That energetic response, that charged response, how high is it? 0 to 10. I can't remember the number I said, maybe it's an 8, okay? So repeat after me, and for this purpose, you can think of anything that's coming up that's stressing you out and fill in with your own words, okay? So I'll just use the example I've been rolling with. So just repeat after me. Even though I'm so stressed out for my meeting, I love and accept myself anyway. Even though I don't want to have this presentation with my boss, I accept all of my feelings anyway. Even though I'm so stressed out about this presentation I have, I choose to love myself just the way I am. Okay, then we go to the eyebrow point and we just remind ourselves about how we're feeling. This presentation coming this Tuesday. Side of the eye. I'm so stressed out to do it in front of my boss. Under the eye, all this stress in my body. Under the nose. Oh, this presentation I have Tuesday. Chin right in the crease, all the stress it brings up for me. Collarbone, I didn't think this through. Collarbone, all the stress in my body. Under the arm, this presentation I have with my boss. I'm stressed out about it. Top of the head, all the stress I have in my body. I just don't want to present in front of my boss. Okay, take a deep breath. That's called one round of tapping. So what we do while we are tapping is we first, after that we measure, okay, what's our target? The presentation I have with my boss on Tuesday. So I say that again, I think about it, and I see how's the stress level in my body, 0 to 10. So if it goes up, and let's say I'm at a 10, that means I'm finally allowing myself to feel something that I had stuffed down, and you have found a gold mine. You are on target. So don't worry, there's no right or wrong with this number, okay? If it's gone down, then you might have other things come to your mind that pop up. So we measure the number after, and then we say, did we think of any memories while we were tapping? Did anything come to our mind? Is it really the aspect of getting in front of your boss? Or is it the hard work and preparation that you just don't have time for to make it as good as you want to before Tuesday? What aspects is it? Because there are many different layers and aspects. So let's say the stress about presenting goes down, then you might have another layer come up and say, oh, wow, this reminds me of when I had to present in 9th grade in front of my speech class. Then you might go back in time and tap about how stressful or embarrassing whatever happened at that, with that as your specific target. Okay? So there are lots of different ways to tap. One of the easiest ways is to imagine you're calling me or calling a best friend, and you tap and you say, even though I'm feeling this way, I accept myself. Even though I'm feeling this way, I accept myself. Even though I have all these feelings, I love myself anyway. And then you're on the phone with me and you just vent like you would tell your girlfriend. You would tell your best friend. Oh, and the kids, they just drove me nuts today, and they threw a fit in the grocery store, and I just want to do the groceries all by myself, but I can't do that. And then I have to do the dishes, and then, just lay it all out and talk just like you were talking to a best friend. That's one of the easiest ways to tap, okay? So normally you end on the top, at least how I do it, and you take a deep breath. And then you measure your number, you look at your target, and then you see what else is going on. So when I first started tapping, I did this all on paper. I wrote my target, I wrote my number, and then if another layer came up, I would be really clear. That's my target I'm focusing on now. So let's say another layer comes up that's more in your face, that's higher than the original one. I focus on that target, the one that's most up for me. And then I can go back and look at my first original target and my second. And normally my second is a deeper root. And if that goes down, normally my first one goes down too. So follow me, join with me. I have trainings, I have videos, and we'll be able to learn how to do this more and more. But don't get stuck on, I don't know the right words to say. Call your best friend and just tap and say it, okay? Don't even worry about it. All you have to do is be in the emotion or in the event that you are wanting to tap about, that's your target. Because when it's up and you're feeling it, your amygdala's firing, that's when you can calm it and you can start to retrain your brain. So that is one round of tapping with me. Thank you for joining me, and let's do more. Go home, practice. Practice this and just act like you're talking to a friend. See if you have any stress in your body and just talk about it and see how you feel. Hopefully you feel the results just like I do. This is an amazing tool, but it's only a tool that works when you use it. So I'll talk to you soon. I love you guys. Bye.